a member of Congress, joins us with his guest. Congressman, I really appreciate your coming on tonight. So clearly, it's not about violence. You go to Washington, you work in Washington. The city is consumed by violence. The crime rate's gone up ever since the George Floyd riot started, and nobody cares. The police are nowhere to be found. What are these troops really about, do you think?
That's a good question. And before I touch that, I want to remind people that what I'm about to say is not meant to be critical of the troops or of the Capitol Hill Police. But what people might be mistakenly thinking is going on here is that Congress is doing the two things that they do well, which is to do nothing and then to overreact. To basically not provide for protection and then to show up with 26,000 troops. But that is not what's going on here. It's much more insidious than that. They are using these soldiers as a pretext for three things in Washington, D.C. right now. Number one, they've promised that these soldiers will be there during the impeachment trial. You see, the impeachment trial in the Senate is unconstitutional, but unless they give you the impression that Donald Trump created something that's still going on, then there's no reason to have an impeachment trial. So they want the soldiers there for that. The other thing that's going on is some of my Democratic colleagues want to expel Republican members in the House and the Senate for merely objecting to things on the House floor. They're saying they're seditionists. And so by projecting this image of the Capitol under siege by, quote, domestic terrorists, they're keeping that agenda alive. But the most insidious thing the reason that they have these soldiers here, Tucker, is that they want to pass new laws that will invade your privacy, confiscate your guns in the name of domestic terrorism. They're trying to project this image. And my colleagues aren't stupid. They know that images are more powerful than any words they could say on the Senate floor or the House floor. They're trying to project an image that we are under siege, that the country is under siege from an ever-present danger of domestic terrorism. But here's what's ridiculous. Their definition of domestic terrorism is so broad now that it includes the actual guardsmen who are there to protect them. My colleagues have whipped themselves into a state of fear and paranoia.